Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Are we sending
everybody.
audio? Yes, we are. I hear audio on Twitch.
Hello,
R Matt,
are
are
you
you sending
Yes, we
audio?
are.
I hear audio on
Let's
Twitch.
find
R
out.
Matt,
Am
are
I
you
sending
sending
audio? The
I
world
hear
may
audio
know.
on
Let's
Twitch.
find out.
Okay, and
Am
I'm
I
doing mega. So that mega echoing, listener, I hope that you enjoyed, and viewer, sorry. I hope you enjoyed that echo. That echo is due to me watching the stream that we're sending out right now. And not muting it, so it was sending it many, many times in a row, which I think is very fun. My name is Lars Castine. R Matt, what's your name?
My name is R Matt Humphreys.
R Matt Humphreys. And here's the story. Here's what's going on right now. You and I are what are called podcasters. We do what's called a podcast. And our podcast is built around playing tabletop role-playing games. And okay, so we have Frozen. We're not sending a goddamn thing right now. Okay, so we have Frozen. Yeah, what do you think that's all about? Why do you think that happened?
I have to assume it's something I did in a former life.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, that came back. I guess this is just what OBS is like. Hi. Okay, cool. So anyway, my name is Lars Castine. With me is of course R Matt Humphreys. We both host and play in. Okay, so now your audio or your video is not getting updated. That's fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks to everyone for hanging out and dealing with our technical issues here.
Yeah. So the point of this stream is that R Matt and I have been talking at some length about playing the game that we are about to start playing with everybody, for everybody. R Matt, I'm sorry. I'm about to just delete you off of this, your video off of this stream. And we're going to try to add that one more time. But R Matt, what was I just saying? What was I just talking about? Do you remember?
We were talking about this game we're about to try playing. We're tabletop role-playing game podcasters. We play Pathfinder 2e together. Have a great time.
It's true. All of these things are true. For some reason, I'm having trouble getting video of you popping onto the stream right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to redo this split that I have set up with the two of us to just manually make it so that okay. I think that I've done it. Hi, I'm Lars, and R Matt's video still exists. So that's good. That's good, right? Like we're all talking. So this is all to say that we're podcasters. We don't know much about Twitch streaming. I've watched a fair amount of Twitch streams in my life. I'm no spring chicken. I've been around. I've been around since before Twitch was around. And there are a lot of people that stream tabletop role-playing games on Twitch. And, you know, God bless them. That's something they're able to do that we're not able to do yet. So doing a stream like this one is sort of like our attempt to just get rolling with something, figure out how the technology works, which I think everybody, you can see, we're basically there. Like we've basically got it figured out.
I think we're pretty much masters at this point.
Yeah. I think that we have, I think we're basically ready to go fully live.
Cool.
But we're going to be doing a handful of these streams over the next month or two or whatever in the midst of our sort of like ongoing podcasting schedule and all of that, to try to get to a point where enough of us who do the podcast understand how to do this and can then like actually run a TTRPG stream with production values and like showing you like our Foundry like battle map and getting transitions and cool audio in the background and all kinds of other stuff that like we're just not there yet. So that's what this stream is, sort of the first step of that process.
Yes. And we will get there, and it's going to be awesome. And also, this is going to be super fun tonight because I am super pumped to play this game. I know nothing about it. They haven't like I've stayed away from all spoilers, and all I know is it's kind of a deck builder with horror themes, which is like that's my sweet spot right there. I am very excited about it.
Yeah, the game that we're playing tonight is called Inscryption. It's a game that came out probably last year in October. It made a bit of a splash when it came out among... Yeah, Wirtz, my camera does keep refocusing back and forth. I'm glad that you noticed that. I don't know how to stop it. It's going to be hopefully like less of an issue. There's probably a setting, right? Let's see. Let's see if I open my you know what, guys? This is a great note. This is something we're going to solve for our next stream. This is a thing that this camera has always done. I don't know how to make it not do it. But this is why, listen, everybody, this is why we're doing this stream, so that we can learn what's really annoying. And it turns out what's really annoying is, I'm going to write a note to myself, Lars's camera focuses back and forth constantly. And you're right, Wirtz. It sure does do that. And you're also right. It shouldn't do that. Try the keeps refocusing setting. Yeah, we're going to give that a shot right away. These are things that we're like, the reason this test exists, this stream exists, is one, because I played Inscryption when it came out in October or November. It's like the rare PC game that I don't play a lot of PC games for whatever reason. But I think this is a game that R Matt is going to love. It has a number of things that I believe are like central to like the R Matt gaming experience. One, it's a game that is about deck building and doing head-to-head like one-on-one deck-based combat stuff, which R Matt is a big Magic the Gathering player.
I love it. I was actually just playing some earlier today and having a great time on Arena.
And this game sort of draws some inspiration from that. This game also has some sort of occult themes in it.
Yes, love it. That is so what I nerd out on.
And this game has, beyond the beyond the gameplay stuff that happens in this, which I think will be appealing to R Matt, this game has a sort of, I think I would call it a groundbreaking approach to narrative. And
Cool.
R Matt is a writer. He's a fiction writer.
Trying to be, at least, yeah.
Oh, come on. You've been certified. You've gotten certification.
Disturbingly enough, I have graduated.
It's true.
At this point.
So the deal with this stream is that, one, we're doing it to get notes like, Lars, your camera keeps refocusing, and for me to figure out like why. I'm going to write a note to myself. Why did R Matt's video freeze and then refuse to come back?
Also, thank you, Markov Chainmail. I love your username.
Yes, his hair is wonderful.
That was very generous of you.
Write a book live on Twitch. We probably should do that at some point. So the reason why we're doing this is that I think Inscryption for me is like the killer R Matt app, or like I just think he's going to get at least have an interesting experience with it, and I'm excited to see somebody playing through this thing for the first time, just because I had such a great time playing it, and then two, it's to like work out the kinks on and two, it's that like I think it makes sense for us to be streaming something related to tabletop gaming. This is our channel, our podcast, our brand is like, let's do tabletop stuff, and this game is like the cool tabletop derived game from 2021. So I think it fits for us to play it. And then three, the other reason that we're playing it is to get an easy, light load, low production values stream going, which, you know, I don't. Sure, this is a little flashy. Do I have a light in front of my face? No. Is there like a backlight right here that's blocking a view of something? Yes. Is R Matt's background blurred out? Sure it is. Is this the way that we should be streaming? Probably not. Like, we're going to figure this stuff out. And it's in doing it that we are going to discover together the various things that we need to figure out how to do before we can actually like put on a stream, like a TTRPG stream of the quality that we are going to be happy with. And given that I'm an obsessive weirdo for that kind of stuff, it might take a while. So
I'm so glad to have Lars here, guys. You have no idea. He's like, my eyes were just like going wide and glazing over as I was trying to figure out like even the most basic stuff about OBS. So
yes. R Matt, I'm realizing that you're not sharing gameplay with me. Would you mind doing that, please?
Let's kick it off.
The backlight, it's bright. Yeah, it sucks. I had this like overhead light that broke, and I had to pull in this terrible light. And R Matt, oh, there you go. So R Matt has started screen sharing.
And I'm gonna jump over to the Inscryption, which I can't seem to figure out how to get not full screen. So sorry, guys, I may miss stuff in the chat. Just know I love you.
I'll be watching chat. Here's the thing, R Matt.
Yeah.
For this broadcast, you are. Please don't click that button. For this broadcast, you are the player. You are the star of the show. I am the producer. I'm the one trying to make the things happen. I'm going to be watching chat. If anybody has questions for R Matt, throw them my way into chat. There's audio coming through right now from the game. Do I know how to stop that? No. No, I don't. And for that reason, maybe perhaps I should transition us over to the 2-up gameplay deal. I'm going to rearrange some of this gameplay real quick to get this working. I'm going to click this button that says transition. So here we are. We're looking at Inscryption. My guess is that gameplay, this would be useful for me, chat, if you could tell me if gameplay audio is loud or soft in comparison to R Matt. I'm guessing it's loud, and we're eventually going to be able to get to an audio setting. But until then, we're just going to sort of deal with this being a little out of whack. So, R Matt, before we start playing Inscryption, what do you know about this game? You said you don't know anything, and then you said a couple things, but what would you say you know at this time?
Okay, so at this point in time, the things I know about Inscryption are that it is a deck builder, that it has some sort of occult or Lovecraftian themes that I'm very excited about. And that it's sort of narratively innovative, which I'm excited about. And basically all of that is stuff I am thrilled about, and can't wait to get into this.
Great.
I've heard awesome things.
Let's get into it then, R Matt.
Woo! All right, I'm going to click the play button. Here we go.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
It's like something's cool.
So let's get into those. Options right away, please.
Please. Oh, do I drag and drop? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, that's
okay.
fun.
Yeah. Let's get into those audio settings. And viewers, we would have potentially gotten this. So let's just notch that master volume down. Like hit the minus. Let's try it at 3.
3. How's that go?
Let's try it at 2.
So
R Matt, I would like it if you could talk so that we can tell where that audio is in comparison to your audio.
Yeah, totally.
I think that's pretty good. Let's go down one more notch.
All right. Do I sound like I'm on old-time radio?
Yes.
What a ba?
I think that's fine. I think that's good. Viewer, if you think that this should be adjusted at all, let us know.
Please.
Oh, yeah, and this is something that we typically would have gotten figured out ahead of time, but I wanted this to start all the way cold. I sacrificed production value for getting the complete new Inscryption play going.
Should I maybe go to windowed?
No, I think that we should not mess with anything because this is working. I think that
that's a good plan.
I think that changing any additional settings is not smart.
Okay.
Okay, so R Matt is coming in quieter than Lars, so let's fix that. I have now lowered my volume. R Matt, can you say something, please?
Absolutely.
So how's that balance feeling, folks?
Yeah. New York, you need New York. You need unique New York.
Is that how it goes? Did you just blow it? R Matt is still very quiet in comparison to Lars.
Oh no.
Okay. How about now, folks? Can you keep talking, R Matt?
Absolutely.
Hi, it's me.
She sells seashells by the seashore. If she sells, oh geez,
So,
this one's hard.
When you say too quiet, Lars, what do you mean by that? Now Lars is super quiet. I see. I was making too broad an adjustment because there is like the lag on the stream.
Got it.
I see. So, R Matt, let's keep talking. Let's just keep saying stuff to each other. R Matt, you are coming to us live from San Antonio, Texas. Is that correct?
That is correct. I just moved out of my place in Austin because the real estate market there is hot, and my landlords are looking to cash in and sell their home, and I think they're successfully doing so. So, congratulations to them.
I'm going to make another note for myself. I'm realizing, R Matt, that we should be setting up a patch on the Shure software that we use for your microphone to come up with a streaming setup so that gives you a little more compression and limiting. I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth holding our horses for that right this second. But I think that we can get you a higher quality audio by coming up with like a R Matt streaming thing that uses some of the like built-in audio processing.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, absolutely.
I think that we've probably spent enough time looking at this options menu. What do you say we start playing the game?
I'm super excited for that.
Both
it
of you are
looks
too quiet
like
and Lars way overcompensated for his volume drop. Okay. So the question of whether or not I can get R Matt louder is an interesting question, and you may be surprised about the answer. The answer is no, I can't. So that's fun.
Shall I just try to enunciate really loudly? I'll speak as though I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Or did that just make it worse?
Okay, people are happy. So this is good. We've got a good setting here. Let's play the game, and let's just say that our audio is going to be what our audio is for right now. But if people have any more adjustments that they think we should make, send them our way so that we can come up with some best practices for how to deal with this stuff.
Yes, please. And thank you guys for hanging out and helping us out with this. It's huge.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. It looks like the new game is grayed out. So I'm just going to go ahead and click continue here. Open on a tabletop. A creepy tabletop. Ooh. And that might be a fair assumption. Please. All right, I'll play your squirrel card, you rogue.
Okay, so I think the one thing that we're learning is that the video, the gameplay video is a little framey. I think the way that we're doing this stream is probably not the way that we should be doing gameplay streams in the future. But you know, that audio alert was fun. The lasagna is no longer necessary, folks. The lasagna
pretty
is a
wild.
thing of the past. We are all done with lasagna. Because R Matt is running this on his new desktop computer. It's running an operating system I like to call Windows.
Very exciting.
Which I am so relieved to have another Windows user in this crew. Oh my god. So Arman, are you following what's going on here? You played this stoat, you sacrificed a squirrel. Are you sort of getting what's happening? Do you have do you love this game yet? You sacrificed a squirrel to play a stoat?
Yeah, absolutely.
What else? What's better?
It's a Redwall Rakdos sack deck. All right. It's a 1, 3. Alrighty.
1 attack, 3 defense.
Yeah, cool. Ooh, creepy hand. I like it. His turn. Or its turn, perhaps more accurately. My stoat does stand in the way of the coyote. Yet my stoat still stands. Does it... Okay. Turn again. Or I draw a squirrel. Interesting.
Yeah, so my understanding is that this game is to some extent built around a game that the designer of this game built as part of a game jam. It was like a weekend long like come up with a prototype of a game real quick and then iterate on it and just like get it done and just make it happen. The designer of this game is named Daniel Mullins. He designed a number of other games before this. The first one that I was ever aware of was something called Pony Island. I believe that's what it was called.
Pony Island? Cool.
Yeah, Pony Island was essentially a game about like playing a haunted like arcade game. That you're playing an arcade game and it gradually glitches out more and more and more, and then eventually you realize that the entire game is like possessed by a daemon. The dog is pretty
cool.
And so this game, when it was initially prototyped, was like a quick weekend-long development project of the central mechanic that you're seeing right now, where you have these cards that you sacrifice in order to get like a blood resource that you use to play other cards. So that was sort of like the big hook of the first sort of prototype of this game.
Gotcha. So basically, that previous turn, I should not have chosen the...
Well, this guy's just waiting for you to kill him right now. Like, if you hit go, the wolf is going to attack, and then this guy's going to die. What do you think of the sound design of this guy's voice?
I like it.
Yeah, I think the sound in this game is dope. I love it.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's cool. We're lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. An adder, the caustic adder.
Where it says, I think we should have a Tabletop Gold episode where everyone has that voice filter. I think it would be incredibly easy for me to make everybody sound absolutely terrible. With a flick of my wrist, I could ruin the audio of our show. Right,
like
so the
we'll
cat
get
is a
real
card
experimental.
that you can... So the cat's like a card you can sacrifice over and over again, but it won't die, right? So you get so we're getting into this, like, the next sort of stuff of this game beyond the gameplay is this deck customization.
And the adder has
I think so you've got these
basically.
tooltips, which is pretty great.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's like, do you want the economy build booster, or do you want the like the thing that can kill giant mobs, basically?
Gotcha. I'm gonna go. I loved the cauldron familiar in Magic the Gathering for anyone who plays, so I'm gonna go with the cauldron cat.
You should obviously go with the cauldron cat. Like, the first thing you should do is boost your economy. Like, come on.
I mean, come on.
I'm
yeah,
going to go for
value.
the poison snake. I've never played a game before in my life.
Well, come on. Death Touch is cool.
Death Touch is, I guess. I've never like been a big fan of that kind of mechanic. I would much rather just have
really?
large. I just want to have big old boys running around the
That
battlefield.
is true. I do like a big old.
Because if you've got the economy boost, then you can get the expensive cards. You don't need to
True,
be tricky.
yeah.
You can just like go faster. Okay, cool. So we got more storytelling.
Squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it with the pliers. Cool. 3 is as much as you can carry. Cool. This is very eerie. I'm digging. Oh, so there's terrain as well.
Yeah, there are cards that represent. Oh,
My moves ahead of time.
R Matt, your cards are talking to you.
I know, it's so cool. All right, well, let's yeah, squirrel. Here we go. Go back here. Shall I get the stoat out there? You seem to be.
So here's another note for me. How do I turn off Discord alert noises?
Up.
Isn't that fun?
Here we go. And I won't sacrifice my stoat.
There's probably a setting.
Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly.
Say, I think that the yeah, I think that the Discord menu maybe has too many vertical options. I'm looking at 40 different possible places where this thing could be.
Played the cat. Okay, cool. I see. Flying. Cool.
All right, let's mute some alerts. Don't know how. No clue.
Take a squirrel. And then let's get some sacrifices. We will put out
I found
my
it.
river
I did it.
There we go.
So, Armat, talk me through your strategy choices that you're making right now. Bring me
Well-
into the experience.
So I think I was thinking I need to fill my hand back up, but I probably should have taken a squirrel there before I drew from my deck.
What do you
so I
think of
would
this
have another-
two-deck idea? The idea that you have like your economy cards in one draw pile and your like gameplay cards in a different one. How do you
It's
feel?
pretty cool. I'm into it, to be honest.
I'm
I
kind of
think
into
it
it too.
Oh, I should have used an item, and shouldn't I? Oh, that's cool. Oh shit, I'm pretty close.
you about to get
dead
smoked?
here. It seems I may be,
Block
but
that bear,
I think
dude.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play my wolf, sack a cat, sack a squirrel, get a wolf out there. There we go.
All right, cool.
A little bit of defender. And,
Well, apparently I hadn't muted my Discord alerts. No matter how much Discord told me that it had muted its alerts. Turns out it hadn't.
so
It's
let's
odd
see.
because I've activated a setting called to disable all notification sounds. Apparently that setting is a joke. It's a joke setting.
I'm just gonna go ahead and send my attacks in. There we go. Draw a squirrel. But I'm gonna just keep some dry powder here. And, there we go.
You did it.
It's the now bloodied terrain.
Victory clutched from the jaws of defeat.
Luckily, it seems I'm still in the easy part of this game. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I might be able to mute it in the Windows mixer. I have noticed that in recent years that the Windows mixer does less and less every day. I'm trying to control volumes. Oh, the Tin Man's here.
Oh, hey, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I went with Sparrow because what's the magic drafting thing? Bread. Whoa, some strange stones in the mist. You're compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Oh, got it. So I have to. Interesting. Totally giving up my Sparrow. Too bad, but so it goes. Healthy host. What do I want? Oh, the Stoat wants me to pick him. Okay.
You just do anything a Stoat tells you to do. I got it.
I always listen to Stoats.
So you modify cards.
Cool. So now he's a flying Stoat. I like it.
Yeah, let me get into non-spoilery but thematic conversations, which I said I would do to be as annoying as possible. What do you think about this entity that's on the other side of the table from you? What opinions do you have of this character?
I'm not entirely sure yet. I feel like there's definitely some sort of I'm not sure it's entirely evil, to be honest. Behold my totem. It inscribes my caning cards with the airborne sigil. I see. Good. So, he's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. What a sassy Stoat. Well, I'm sympathetic to Stoats. As I had a ferret growing up.
You're a well-known Stoat sympathizer.
I have been a Stoat partisan since day one. I actually used to love the Stoats and ferrets in Redwall. Back up. All right. Let's see. Anything else I can do? No. I guess I could add in a squirrel or maybe the pliers to the user. You will place weight on the screen. Interesting. Do you want to try that?
Wanna get a little closer up on that microphone, R Matt? Maybe?
Oh yeah, totally. It's got a flying Kenid, 2 flyers. So we'll get.
Am I blocking something? I keep trying to make sure our little heads up are not getting in the way of vital gameplay information, and I feel like I keep making suboptimal choices.
I'm gonna pop out my River Snapper here with this Stoat.
Defensive card.
Yeah, with my although I guess they're both flyers, so it's not really gonna make a difference. So I'll just pop my wolf out.
Get that wolf.
Get that wolf, and then hopefully.
I believe non-flying attackers kill flying creatures. It's just that they can't block flying creatures.
Perfect. Okay, so I will. Oh crud! I should have put that on that. Although, nope, doesn't matter. All right. I'll ring my bell. Oh, interesting. I do advance.
Talk me through your choices. I basically have no idea what you're doing right now.
So I'm definitely still learning here, but basically I was trying to figure out if this is like Magic, where the 3/2 power toughness would go against the 2/1, and so they would hit each other and kill my wolf and the coyote. But it seems like
that only attackers do damage on attack.
Yeah, it seems like that. So I'm gonna try it. Yes, this is the thing I wanted. I was hoping for my cat. Going to put the cat down here. If I can. Oh, it requires a sacrifice. Dang. Well. All right. I'm just gonna attack them. There we go.
What do you think of the push-pull sort of health thing? The idea that every point of damage that you take gets you closer to losing, and it's not like you're drawing from two different health pools. It's like a common sort of like point pool that's getting tug of war back and forth.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm very into this. It seems like there's going to be a lot of finer points of design here that...
Tin Man is leaving. Goodbye, Tin Man.
Later, Tin Man. Tin on.
Tin on, you crazy diamond.
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
Oh.
I just plier.
You pliered yourself?
I think so.
You ripped your own tooth out?
I did, yeah. Cool. Take that. He's not the only one who's insane out here. All right, I'm going to hold off on the River Snapper till next turn, and let's ring that bell. Draw a squirrel. Get squirrel out there. And let's...
I think that putting the cat in front of that flyer is potentially a costly choice that you made.
Yeah, I was just realizing. I think
You're
chose
essentially
poorly there.
racing now to just outdo damage, basically.
Right. Hopefully that stoat's gonna... Whew, just barely. Cool. Oh, interesting. Looks like I'm gonna have a sacrifice choice up here. Let's see what cards an elk. The flighty elk. It moves after it. Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of like like down and over. The raven. A blight upon the skies. Flyer 2/3. That's cool. Oh, and the death touch.
The adder's back.
You know what? I like me a little death touch creature.
Funeral.
And I don't think we've been to this icon yet, but
What do you think of the presentation here? The idea that like we've got this paper that's been folded out onto this table, and it's like there's sort of like they're like it's a heightened thing that we're looking at, but it is kind of like a representation of an actual tabletop, and the guy across the table from you is like presenting narrative stuff paired with the gameplay stuff as though he were, hear me out, a game master.
I love it. It actually kind of reminds me of that game Hand of Fate, which I had a great time with.
Yeah.
Love that. And I've also been playing like recently with a buddy Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and so I actually think there's something very fun about turning
It feels oddly zeitgeisty right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally. And
You're sacrificing the adder?
I'm sacrificing the adder to get my river
death touch on your river snapper.
Yeah.
You want to have like a big sturdy death touch weirdo.
Exactly.
You know what?
Yeah, so
you're making great choices. You're making I wasn't so sure about the death adder, but now I see there's a method.
There's always a madness to my method.
Stoat's talking to you again.
Okay, there's a way out in this foul cabin. Cool. Stoat's got my back, clearly. All right, let's see. What do we got on the board here? He's got a sparrow.
How do you lean forward? Is there there's like a lean forward button?
Yeah, I'm just using mouse wheel, which seems to be... Although I bet if I... Nope. Clicking does not appear to do that. So mouse wheel. And I've got 2 defensive grand furs, which... Oh, it seems like they block flyers. Yeah, like that. And it's got 3 defense, so that's pretty darn good. Be nice if it was there, of course, but hey. So let's see. I'm gonna squirrel out here. put my flying stoat on the board there. Try and send him over the grizzly. Maybe this was a bad decision.
I'm not sure there were good decisions to be made there, so you're probably doing the right thing.
All right, and then can I draw? Is the question. Can't draw on the first turn. Okay. Well, I think that is what I can do. Ah, crap. He slew my stoat, my beloved stoat.
I feel like your gameplay is getting behind.
Yeah, I think I've been
No,
trying to
I mean,
be.
I'm like you're narrating things that are happening way before I'm seeing them is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, interesting. Gotcha. All right, got my cat out there. Gosh, I may have really messed this up, frankly. This might be the end. Oh yeah, I'm toast. See, this is where that death touch adder would have been good.
Well, you live and learn, or you die and learn. One of
Yeah.
those two. I forget what the phrase is.
Usually it's dying in my case. That's it. Actually, I'm kind of excited to see what happens when I lose. You've lost. Use this as a learning opportunity. May be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Oh. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Oh, this is fun.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling about this new development?
I'm super into it. I actually love that the consequences are like a failure or getting to explore more. Oh, I can. Oh, that's what it was. Tell me. Oh, I'm into this. No, I want to look at this stuff. I can't get that. Can't get that. Clock here. Oh, I can move the clock. Oh.
I have a question. When you see a puzzle like this in a game, do you respond to it with excitement or dread?
A little bit of both right now. To be honest, this is like making me think of Myst, which I spent a ton of time playing as a kid.
Yeah.
But also which remained totally opaque to me as a child, and so these puzzles. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, different characters potentially. All right, so I'm locked in the cabin, being forced to play games with this guy. Oh, that's kind of cool. Honestly, if like some nightmare creature was going to like kidnap and imprison me, like this is not the worst version of that, is what I'll say. For me,
This guy
at
could be
least.
doing if you were to be locked in somebody's cabin.
Exactly, and we were gonna play games all the time.
Well, I think even then you're potentially looking at it like basically a best case scenario. If like what
Yeah,
this person wants to do is play a
totally.
game with you.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so I'm sitting back down. Please. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So I get one other death before. So
That's
I
right.
can either go to a knapsack or a fire. Let's go check out the fire. I haven't fully processed what that is. Oh, porcupine. Okay. What's that? Once a card bearing this sigil is struck, the striker takes damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
interesting that that's something that's limited to like a special ability, because I think of that as being like a core feature of a lot of CCGs like this.
Totally. Yeah. Honestly, that's one of the things that like because I played a ton of Magic earlier today. That's like still kind of like not fully registering to me is that like only attackers deal damage. The reviled skunk. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Loses 1 power. So that's defensive tricksiness in a way that I'm not fully sure I know how to process yet. So I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna go full on like let's go battle cruiser. Let's get a big old grizzly.
Yeah, get a big guy. Why not?
Yeah, get
throw some sigils on him. See what happens.
Oh, cool. Here we go. Small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddled around a campfire.
What do you think of this music?
I really like it. I think the audio design
I really
is
like it too.
awesome. Like it's so atmospheric
and
great
like, sounding game.
Yeah, the crackle of the fire is just like just the right level. Come on, creatures by the fire. Let's see. Enhance its power. Okay, cool. So this is. Oh, oh, so they're gonna eat. I hope this doesn't hurt my stoat, because I'm really attached to him at this point. Yeah.
You're all in on the stoat, huh? You and the stoat are besties.
Yeah, man. Hey. You stay away from my stoat. Yeah, that's right. And this looks like it's going to be a big old boss fight of some sort.
Looks bossish to me.
Oh, cool. It's a chill.
Yeah, I definitely have a reaction to this. Like, since I play this, I've obviously played, like, a ton of Pathfinder. And there's definitely something to, like, the way that this guy on the other side of this table, like, uses these small environmental things to accentuate the narrative experience that he's giving you that is, like, resonating with me in a way that it maybe wasn't the first time I played it, largely because the first time I played this, I was like in a what the hell is going on kind of mode. But it's like he's got this wooden mask that he's put on, you know, and he's got this new character that he's adopted.
The Prospector.
Yeah.
Love it. The Mule's Key. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Stowe. Oh, so it turns out W is how I was supposed to be.
Right.
Interesting. Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Then he's got a coyote. So it's going to go, looks like, forward and to the right. Does it go all the way to the right? I guess we'll find out.
And he does no damage.
Interesting, yeah. But it has a lot of health.
Hey, R Matt, can you find can you get to the volume settings from where you are right now?
That's a great question. Yes, it looks like I can.
Can you notch that music down a little bit? Maybe go to 3 on the music. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, of course. Okay. And let's head back in. Okay. All right. So it's my first turn. I can't draw. I have a cat though, which is great, and a squirrel. To drop out the squirrel. I will get my cat on the board. There we go.
Now you can sacrifice the cat to play the stoat, potentially.
Yeah. I will put my stoat there. To see if I can send him down the line.
You've kind of got a problem here, though, because your stoat is not going to hit the mule. So if the key is killing the mule, you've got to get some other offensive option in here.
Right. That makes sense.
May mean sacrificing your boulders. That's something you're able to do. You don't need to do it now, but like maybe see if that's something that's feasible when you have a reason to do it.
I guess I could potentially sacrifice my stoat and my river snapper to get which has death touch, but let's see how this round goes.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. You got some time.
Oh, I see. So the coyote cuts off the death of the ground squirrel. There we go. Oh, interesting. I may have messed up by putting that cat there.
I think you're good.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
just get your river snapper out there. You're going to be in business.
There we go. And all right, Drew. Bingo, bango. All right. Well.
Yeah, I think you're in great shape.
Yeah, I think this shouldn't be too. Honestly. Oh, look at that! Dagnabbit, my mule! Do you remember that Will Ferrell sketch on SNL with the old prospector? Yeah, all peaches. Love that voice. Okay.
You don't hear a lot of people with that accent these days.
It's way
It's a shame,
more
right?
limited. It's tragic, really. Interesting. It seems like I can't really. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna keep dry powder here.
Well, you're set up for a good position in the prospector's second form, right?
Yeah, exactly. This isn't even my final form. There's gold in them cards. Oh, he killed my cat. Killed my. Oh,
You just got straight up
yo.
golded.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Kill my stoat. Now I gotta get him. Yeah, draw a squirrel.
Can you sack the gold?
You know, I don't know that I can actually. Let's see. Try. Space. No room for that card.
Is it like right click to sacrifice stuff?
I've been finding you can.
Oh, you click the card you want to play.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then it
click
prompts you
what
to
you're
sacrifice
gonna
things.
sacrifice. So he basically seems like just board wiped me. All right. Well,
Well, I guess you got to wait for this coyote to eat
Yeah.
your gold.
get him.
But now you're in a great position.
Yeah. Now
Well,
this is
maybe.
all working out. How many squirrels do I have?
Enough.
I got 2 squirrels and a cat. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna draw. Oh, woof.
A woof. Did you just say a woof?
I did say a woof.
There was an art teacher I had as a kid that I remember when I lived in Connecticut who would call wolves woofs. And I remember as like a 6-year-old just being mystified.
My my folks occasionally say.
So I don't know about this cat play you just did.
Yeah, I'm realizing that was kind of dumb because now
They're just gonna get killed, and you don't have
Yeah.
any spaces to put anything.
Yep. In colloquial terms, if you'll pardon my French, I fucked it all up.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, I knew it was something I recognized.
Yeah, great. Ah, that sucks. All right, well, this I might have to.
Wait, what are you doing?
I was
didn't
trying to clear out some more space.
You're gonna get murderized.
Well, yeah, probably. Let's see. What's the guardian?
Right. So
I
that
see,
guy
okay,
essentially, if
yeah,
you play
yeah.
something on your row, he warps to that place.
Cool. All right, so I definitely don't want to put a something good opposite the adder here.
No, you do, because it's going to kill the adder so easily. You just, I
that's
think
true.
you just want to get offense on the board and try to get rid of some of this damage that's coming your way. I think you want to stop the bleeding as aggressively as possible.
All right.
But it may be too late
Yeah,
for you.
this might be the second mistake that I've made. And let's see. Oh, I'm pretty close to.
What's the wolf's attack? Is it a 2 attack or a 3 attack?
It's a 3 attack, so I'm gonna put it in front of the
Kill that bloodhound.
Yeah. And
I think you might be done though.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's enough.
And now you're gonna die in real life.
Oh no!
Sorry, I forgot to mention that. This game is great. When you lose, you die in real life.
Yeah. 7 days. Oh, this is cool and creepy. You're not dead yet. This isn't purgatory.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, I'm not dead. I feel happy. Oh, like memento. Oh, that's creepy. I love it. Your very own death card. Cool. Oh, interesting. To draw the cost
Well,
from.
yeah, who cares?
Yeah, take the wolf. I see.
Oh,
I
well,
see.
this is an easy
Oh.
choice.
Yeah, wolf again.
What? Why did you do that?
Oh, I thought he gets this card, not me.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
And I was trying to give him the worst choices, but maybe I'm an idiot.
I don't know. I don't know about that, dude. I think you may have read the signals somewhat badly there.
Oh. Yeah, I would have chosen things totally different. This is going to be
It was just one. It was just mistake.
Mistake is my name. Portrait. Am I ready? Oh no! Does it actually use the camera? That'd be so funny.
I don't think it does, but it wouldn't be able to because you are using your camera, and like Windows doesn't let multiple things access the same camera. So if it wanted to use your camera, it was not able to.
Gotcha. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. Oh, okay. For any reason, I get a. Hey, Mr. Stoat. Sorry, I was such a disappointment. Yeah, look at him. Not even looking at me. It's first turn, can't draw. Let's get a squirrel out there. Rattler. Pop down a squirrel. Cool, get a bone. Ah, very cool. I'll need another one. Oh, I probably should have put my stoat out there. I'll
Well,
get this.
As
I'll get
Alanis
it figured
Morissette
out.
once said, "You live, you learn. You learn, you learn."
Yeah.
She also said thank you to a number of people.
Yeah.
Do you remember that video for Thank You where she's walking naked around a drugstore in Toronto or something?
Oh, vaguely, yeah. I'm sorry, Mr. Squirrel. I gotta do this. Or Mr. Stoat. Sorry, buddy. I know. I don't like it either. There we go. And let's opossum it up.
Did you ever get the feeling that you were meant to be getting more out of the music of Alanis Morissette than you actually were? It's a feeling that I had.
Yeah.
I felt like I was supposed to
Yeah.
find a deeper profundity than I wound up actually finding.
Yeah, I liked Jagged Little Pill, but like more than that,
Oh boy.
I wouldn't say I. Oh boy, yeah. Mighty Leap. Oh,
You know, if you're feeling froggy.
yeah. Froggy went on court and he did ride. Opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it.
That's not
So
what you're
basi-
looking at. That's not. Yeah, I think that you mouse wheeled into another tooltip.
I see. Okay,
This is the guy that
cool.
can stop flyers.
Oh, all right. Then I will do that. Might
Kill
be
the
a little
Rattler.
early.
What are you doing? What are you doing? There you go.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Squirrel
Fly,
there.
my possum, fly.
Yeah.
He did it.
Oh, I did more damage than I needed to win. Tooth to keep for each extra. The Trapper, maybe. Cool. I like all the personas.
Agreed. Totally agreed.
Yeah. That mask was great. Oh, now I get to pick my figurine. Let's see. Beside the save.
Yeah, so people, I feel like when they were talking about this game, often refer to it as like a hybrid deck builder and escape room sort of game.
Totally. That makes a lot of sense.
Can you get
also,
those cards out of the thing?
I was just trying to see that. It doesn't seem like it, but I think
There's nothing
also,
you can interact with on there?
yeah, it doesn't look like it.
No, all right. No.
But I'm also very bad at escape rooms, unfortunately. So this might be a slog for the viewer being like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah, I have an extremely limited appetite for the sorts of puzzles that involve like take information from one place and bring it over to another place. I'm just like, if all I have to do is find the information, I could do that very easily by going on the internet and looking it up there. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like I don't see any difference between like there's information hidden somewhere in this room and there's information hidden somewhere online. Like I just like don't see how those are different solutions to a problem. Ah, the cockroach won't
Agree.
die.
Oh, well, I think clearly I choose the cockroach then. Like, an unkillable creature seems pretty rad.
Yeah, the issue though is that it takes 4 bones to play, so it will sort of pay for itself to some extent.
Cool. I can keep
Do you want to touch his possessions?
your. Yeah, of course. Oh, I see. So, oh, okay. So this is like the tome of all the different abilities.
Yeah, it's an enormous book where all the writing is just on the top 1 inch of the page.
Perfect. And look, there is an information that I can take from this part of the room to another part of the room. Why? Doesn't that safe look like?
I guess if you're like not expecting it, I'm into it.
Did I? Where's the latch here?
It's 273 and you typed in 941. What's happening?
Oh, it's the stupid notch. Of course it is. Oh, I'm an idiot. Like I said, I'm really bad at escape rooms. I would be just like playing this
You
game
did
with
it.
this dude.
Ooh.
Oh, let's see what did it.
You got the
Stink
stink bug.
bug.
And you got a Chivo.
Is the stoat around? Oh. take that little key. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Yes, please. Fascinating.
So I think it's possible. I'm feeling that the way that we're getting this gameplay video in is a little chunky, a little dicey. I don't love the way it looks. I think
so
that
this.
we might be able to switch a couple things around to get an immediate increase in quality there. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. What should I do to?
No. I don't think there's anything we can do right now.
Oh, gotcha. Just a thing for.
Yeah,
for
I think like
later.
the thing that we're using for our video chat, maybe we want to use for gameplay, and vice versa.
So let's see. This clearly is a puzzle where I have to do 5 damage by.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. Well.
give that a try. You did it. You're a genius.
Hey! Ooh, and I
You
got
got
a
a
skink. Very well. Cool. All right.
Are there any
Let's
others?
go. Why? Yes, there are. So that's a skink.
See, it's got like a hard boundary around it,
Oh yeah, it's locked in. Looks like.
whereas like the skink in the third row does not have such a. Get what I'm saying?
And what does the skink do again? So I gotta move that.
I forget. Who knows?
Interesting. So, all right. So I just have to figure out how to. That can move down there. Can move down there. Deal 5 damage all at once. So I'll probably need to do that. That.
I think you might want to get those blockers out of the way.
Yeah, seems like.
Like I think you can pull everybody but that skink in the second row. I think you can pull them back.
I see. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, interesting. And then I. Yep.
So what happens if you click the bell now? Okay.
Not quite.
I have to say, I don't entirely understand how these puzzles work.
Yeah.
I completed these by maybe randomly clicking and then ringing the bell over and over again. Because, like, shouldn't that do 5? Aren't you doing 1, 3, and 1? Am I crazy? Has the world gone mad?
Would seem that way, right? But
Yeah.
maybe. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do that. Nope. Still only 2. Curiouser and curiouser.
Finder is asking us, or is asking people in chat, is anyone else having trouble hearing them? And I think what we were running into is, we did a whole intro talking about how this is us testing out various little bits of technology. I wish that I knew how to just like push all of the volume up. I don't know how to do that. I don't really have a great way of accomplishing that. If you catch my drift. I don't believe that there's just a master volume knob that I could turn up.
Well, getting closer here.
I don't have any way of getting R Matt louder without R Matt opening up his. Let's do that. R Matt, let's take a quick pause. As scintillating as this puzzle is. Let's take,
Yeah,
let's take a
I
quick-
think I'm glad of that too.
let's take a quick pause. Can you open up your like mic control deal and let's see if we can just get more juice out of you potentially?
Yeah, absolutely. Where is the Shure? Here we go. Booting. Are you seeing the Shure mic?
No.
thing? Okay. I'm gonna unlock it. Hey, how is this?
Yeah, boost it
you
up a
get-
little bit and turn on like limiting and compression to both of them to like mild.
Cool. Compression light and limiter on.
Yeah.
Check,
so say
check.
some stuff loudly, please.
Juan that April with its
Okay,
so
cool. And here's me. I'm getting a little bit louder. Cool. So I think that is an immediate upgrade. That's cool. May as well save that setting as like a streaming setting. No big deal if you don't save it right now, but whatever.
Yeah, I'll just leave it be.
And I think we're going to have to boost the gameplay audio potentially. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get into it.
All right.
Well, right now I'm hearing no audio total from the game.
Oh, it's very, very quiet. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Options.
Yeah, so maybe let's just pump the master up to 2 or 3 and see how that goes.
All right.
Cool.
There we go. And there we go. Are we all sick of this puzzle? Should I keep
just click
struggling?
stuff and hit in the bell. just click random shit. Get the biggest things up front and click the bell and see how that goes. Damn it.
Ah. Razzle Fratzen.
Hey, you got it. Yahtzee.
I have no idea why that worked.
Yeah, I have no idea. There are like a million of those in this game, and I never got what the deal was with any of them. But it's cool that you get new cards for your deck, right?
Yeah, totally. Oh, and
oh boy, more of those.
Well, let's go back to
Let's go back to the game.
Yeah, let's do that. That seems like a. Although I do kind of want to look at this wolf statue.
Oh, I want to look at that. Oh, and there's that thing. That thing's fun.
Right. Can spin that thing around.
Hey, can you go back to audio settings and notch that master volume down to a 2, please, friend?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to say a thing about this game that I think is maybe becoming clear at this point. I don't think that this is quite spoiler territory. When people on podcasts, like people who talk about video games, have talked about this game, they have said things like, if this were a game in real life, I would play it. I think it's a great it's a great CCG. I would play this game in real life. I think it's fun. And this is a sentiment that is always expressed, I think, by people who know video games and don't know CCGs. Like, just have like no idea what they're talking about. Because for me, I think this is a great video game CCG because it breaks. You can see that like you're taking sigils from one thing and you're like putting on another thing, making broken ass cards. You get better and better cards. The game allows you to make forward progress through its story by creating a CCG that crumbles under your might as a player. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, totally. It really only works because like you have this sort of second layer of the meta, like the cabin itself to move around in and mess around with. Yeah, totally.
And the more you play with this game, the more it gives you more and more powerful options. And it's like the fun of this is that they designed a game that you can crush to death. Totally, whereas like if you designed a CCG that was like as Wirtz is saying that it might be an interesting legacy type board game. And I think that's kind of what this, like, I think that's a great point. I think this is way more a digital version of a legacy game than a digital version of a trading card game. Because it's like it tests you repeatedly. You've got this fail state that gives you more resources. Like
yeah.
Like this game is incredibly kind, I think, to the player in terms of constantly giving you like options, whereas like a CCG needs to be stingy with its with its like power level, otherwise your game breaks and no one wants to play it. Oh man, you're getting full on stoated. No, you're fine. You got the stoat in place.
I get so confused because like I thought for sure there. Oh, I see. It only
attackers do
attacks
damage
the
unless
space.
it has that sigil that the porcupine has. So
Wait, say that
attackers,
again?
that porcupine has the sigil with the arc and the spikes on it.
Right. So
That
it
means
will-
anybody that attacks that is going to take a point of damage.
Got it.
But typically, defenders do not deal damage back to attackers.
Right. But see, that's why I got confused. I thought putting my stoat down there was going to kill the coyote.
It will
Um,
when you attack on your turn.
I see.
The stoat's in a great place. Like that is exactly the right card for exactly the right position.
Okay. So I should put that squirrel down there, probably. But I 100% should have. But so it goes.
No, I think it's good. I think you're in good shape.
Let's get another draw here.
Dude,
Oh,
all these
excellent.
bone cards.
Yeah, man.
So you gotta get squirrels and get them to get killed by that dumb, whatever it is, porcupine.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go.
What do you think of the thing in this game where there are multiple resources? That you have this like sacrifice resource and then you have this bone resource. That's another thing. Sorry to answer my own question. That's another thing that I think makes this like not a great candidate for like a CCG that you would invest money into, because it's being playful with like, at least at this point in the game, like a couple different resources.
Totally. Yeah.
And you
No,
can
it's
do
kinda
that when you are trying to make a game, when you're designing a game that has like expressive play, but not when you're designing a game that has like hardcore competitive play. Do you get what I mean?
Totally. Yeah, like my bone economy is suddenly going to become
Mega broken.
exactly, yeah, like
Yeah.
overpowered.
Yes.
It actually I don't know if you ever watched Adventure Time.
Yeah.
But the Card Wars episodes when Jake is always getting salty and like he floops the pig. Anyway, this reminds me of that in a funny way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
mistake.
that terrible card you designed.
Yeah, an absolutely dreadful card.
What's the beehive sigil?
Let's see. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Oh, that's pretty. Good,
Oh yeah,
actually.
okay.
One power.
So it's
one
like a
air.
goblin-y little
Yeah,
wiener
it makes,
generator.
and it has 2 health, so I can draw 2 bees, I guess.
Yeah.
And
And what's the wolf cub? The wolf cub after one turn transforms into a wolf. Yes.
Yeah, it becomes a full wolf.
And then
which I
you've got
think
your immortal, always sacrificable 2-cost garbage card.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the beehive. just
Take the
because-
beehive.
Yeah. Mistake is
A mistake. Living up to his name.
yeah, exactly. I am going to go to the sacrifice thing. Let's see.
Yeah, great choice. Put a sigil on it.
Yeah, let's see. It could do something cool. What's the cockroach? Oh, it's on.
Unkillable.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
If you can throw that on something that doesn't take 4 bones and has slightly better stats, that might be an upgrade, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's
For me,
see
it's the
that.
4 bones that kills it.
Yeah, totally.
I'll go.
Yeah.
The stoat
You know
is
what?
interested in becoming better. just so you know. That's like not a bad pick.
Yeah. I like the Stoat because he's only 1 cost, so
He's
can
only 1
usually get
cost. He's got 3 defense.
Yeah.
There's flexibility there.
totally
You can get that card
Little
out.
Stoat.
Immortal Stoat, you can always get it back into your hand. It's not a game-breaking card, but it's a usable card. It is a card that when you get it will serve a function.
I see. So it's a unkillable always returns to your hand. I see.
Yes.
It doesn't stay on the board. Got it.
No, that's like the cat, but just with sacrifices.
Gotcha. 2 sparrows and let's see what's the deal. Blocks airborne. There we go.
So it's airborne and blocks airborne. So you probably want to throw some offense out to kill it.
Yeah, get it. Takes 2. It's a skink. Boost hit. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Power.
Yeah, that is cool. That might be really useful in this situation, potentially. No, well, it's not gonna... Oh, I'm not sure.
Ant spawner. An ant is created in my hand. Alright, let's just get my...
Get that squirrel out of here.
Yeah. Come on, Mr. Stoat.
You showed up
Your
with a squirrel to a
business.
stoat fight.
Exactly. Oh, that amuses me.
And I guess you can sacrifice the stoat if need be to get a more a bigger business of card out and have it return to your hand. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not as great as Mistake could have been had you
Had I
made it stupidly
Oh,
overpowered.
good. Yeah. Pop down.
So are you gonna throw the Ant Queen?
Yeah.
So the Ant Queen's gonna take 2 turns to kill the Sparrow.
Woof. I think this may be getting pretty close to. Come on. Oh, the bullfrog. That blocks.
Bullfrog goes.
Yeah.
You gotta sacrifice something though.
Um,
Your economy, my boy.
Yeah, that was.
You're getting
That's a bit-
econo-blasted.
I am. Ah, hey, there we go. That's what I need. Bullfrog out. That there. And.
I'm feeling good about these shenanigans that you're getting up to. I feel like something's happening.
Put a boulder down. We'll see if that works. That might not work, but we'll give it a try. Give that a shot.
It's bedlam. It's a bloodbath. And it's your blood.
How disappointing.
I just
agree.
realized I can do vocal effects on this stream. I just realized I can be way more annoying than I'm being.
Yes. Love it. Interesting. Have we seen the blood drop one before? I'm gonna give that a shot.
I don't know. What is it? Oh, I see. No, definitely do that. Let's see what it is. All right, man, I'm going to do the annoying pitch shift thing that I always do, that I love so much.
Love it. But decide the cost that you wish to pay. All right. So I have to choose.
Decide the cost.
Into it. Do I want to? What is
that
that?
somehow killed your video.
Oh no.
No, I don't know what's going on. Oh
So
no.
is this just Lars? Help me out here. Is this one bone or is that multiple bones?
That's a great question. I don't know. No, it's just that it's asking you. Right. I see what's happening. So our video is frozen. I don't know what that is all about when that happens. So I'm gonna do some looking up of something. I think that it's asking you, do you want a 1-cost deal, a 2-cost deal, or a deal that costs some bones?
All right. I think I'm gonna go with a 2-cost deal. Let's try. Oh, Raven. Okay. Cool. What was I expecting? I don't know. I feel like I've made a terrible, terrible deck here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, like this, I think whatever. Not to like spoil things too much, but I do sort of feel as though I gotta fix our video. I do sort of feel as though like the question of whether you're like building a good deck or not is essentially just a question of how quickly are you moving through this content. Let's get myself back in focus. I'm like, there we go. So that happened when I turned on that vocal processing. Is I just like lost our I lost our whole deal, which is really too bad.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, I think that like essentially this game wants you to progress through its content, so it's like making a good deck is going to get you through this faster. Whereas like making a bad deck just means that you're going to kind of stall out a little bit. It's kind of like a JRPG or something like that. It's like you're going to be leveling up. You're going to be getting through the material.
It's just
But
how-
like yeah, is it going to take you 60 hours to play the game or 100 hours to play the game? Not sorry, that came out strangely. I'm not saying this game is 60 or 100 hours at all. That's not what we're doing. We are not playing a game that is remotely as long as that.
Cool. All right, so I have enough to play the opossum here. I should probably get that on board. Taking a squirrel. Gonna pop down a squirrel. Gonna make an ant queen. Now the question is, where do I put the ant queen? Ant queen, when she doesn't do damage, but she...
Okay, let's see. If I turn on a vocal effect again, does it completely destroy our stream? Let's take a look.
Hello, it's me.
No, it doesn't.
Alright. Put the possum there. And I think that's all I can do this turn.
You have chosen wisely. Play the ant. You know you want to do it.
Yeah, that is the right. Yeah, I think I'm still like...
You're like in Magic. You've got Magic Brain.
I've totally got Magic Brain, and it
Well,
makes
you have made a great like everything you have done just now was fantastic. So you are
It's
breaking out of
slowly
you're
starting
breaking
to-
out of your Magic
yeah.
Brain. The idea, it's just like I think it's like a problem that it is a simpler game than Magic. Like only attackers do damage.
Totally, yeah, which is like part of why it...
It is a much less deadlocky kind of game. And the health thing where it's like essentially you want to do 7 points of damage and there's this swing back and forth. Like you can explosively win in this game very easily without very much in the way of planning, strategy.
Yeah,
Like you just need a little bit of something going on and you can like steamroll or get
Totally.
or get completely owned.
Yeah. You stopped along the way, looking to liquidate his pelts. Care to look at my pelts?
Oh, good. We got that
Oh
coming
my.
back. Oh my.
Free of charge.
Oh my.
Take the rabbit pelt, right? See the quality. So
Oh yeah, this rabbit pelt situation.
I'll need more teeth for that. Oh, I see. So this is where I spend those
Yeah.
excess. Yeah,
Yep.
got it. So
So you can only afford the two.
Got it.
So that's
Very
what
good.
you're doing.
And I think that's all.
And then I think it's like later on you're able to take those rabbit pelts and accomplish something with them. Interlocking systems of currencies and rewards.
Cool.
It's a video game. They made a modern video game. You get this thing and trade it for that thing. Then you trade that thing for the thing you actually want.
The trader further down the path. Let's see. do I
Ah, the
wanna use
prospector.
power?
Did you beat the prospector? No, the prospector stomped you because they put gold in our hills,
Yeah.
and you got an issue. Did you see that? Did you see the thing that just happened on the screen?
I think I might have just missed it. What was it?
It got like pixely for a moment.
Ooh.
There was like a strange warp and scan lines appeared on the screen.
No way. My stoat don't want to. Maybe I'll increase my raven.
Oh yeah, that raven. You could turn that raven into a real piece of work.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe a good sort of meta strategy here is to pick a card and make it fucked up.
Really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, here we go. The Prospector. Yeah. I really don't get enough chances to use that voice in my day-to-day life.
You gotta kill that. You gotta kill that. Pack mule.
Get its stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So it's gonna come down that way. Drop a squirrel. What can I get?
What does the beehive do when you get hit? It gives you a worker bee.
Yeah, and it
That's
gives
good.
me,
Throw that in front of the coyote. Let the coyote get you some card draw early.
Yeah, that's a good idea. There we go.
Oh,
And
but
I
it's a
think
2 attack.
that's
Well, never
all I
mind.
can do.
Great.
Well, I got a bee and a bone.
Okay. Well, wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. You got something going on though. You're getting a little something happening. You can fend off that coyote attack for one more turn by throwing a worker ant in there or a skink, and you can get this. You can get 2 of these creatures out this turn, right?
Yeah.
So you can stop the bleeding for a little bit.
Skink here, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
'Cause then it'll
No.
get hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
and then we'll put a bee there. Put a bee on it.
Oh, the bee flies. So the bee's going to do a little bit of damage to him, which because of the push-pull damage is good. Gives you an advantage.
Alright. Gonna need... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Raging stink bug.
Oh, and you've
Let's
got
take
the
that.
and you got the bones
Okay.
for the stink bug.
And so if
How much dam does that stink bug do?
I do 1 dam.
Okay, so you're set. And then you can worker you could sacrifice the skink if you wanted to kill the adder with your worker ant.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Good.
And,
I feel like you've
yeah.
stopped the bleeding. That was great. Now you can like actually make stuff happen.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. And now
You're gonna do a little bit of damage to that donkey, which you love to see.
love to damage a donkey.
I'd take a squirrel. I think this is sort of a
Yeah, and get my...
this is kind of a rebuilding turn probably.
Exactly.
Oh, you're gonna play the goat. Interesting.
I'm gonna get my goat on it, so then next time I'll
All right.
be able to get a big boy out there.
Interesting choice.
Probably should have saved that now that I'm thinking about it, but
And now you want to draw a good card. Nope.
no.
But you can sack. Yeah. So
Well.
that's the problem with that goat situation. If you play it before you need it, then you're wasting all of its blood.
However, what
Don't you hate to waste a good goat's blood?
he passes his next turn though, so I can just leave that coyote out and do a little bit of extra damage.
I think he's passing because you're out of. No, I don't know why he's passing.
Oh, because I used the
Oh, you used a special consumable.
yeah item, and then I'm gonna try.
Yeah, try to get a
and-
good card so you can kill that goat and get something good out.
Yeah.
I love that the stoat is like, this game sucks.
Yeah.
If you kill the stink bug, if you sack the stink bug, you can get the stoat out there and get rid of that coyote and hang on to the goat until you need it for a bigger card.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Nope, you just did the opposite of that.
I did the wrong thing. Do I have more blood?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you don't. I don't think so. I don't think it's persistent. Yeah, so I was suggesting killing the stink bug so that you could retain the goat for
I
when
see,
you
yeah.
have a bigger dude that you want to play.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna dance with the one that.
Fair enough.
Here. And bullfrog out. Guess I should. What's the bullfrog do? Burrower.
Yeah, they're defensive.
All right, I'm gonna pop down a bullfrog here, I guess. And there we go. Do a little dam.
Yikes.
Ah.
So you didn't
golden
kill the
M
pack
card.
mule.
Right.
It's a dicey situation.
I'm gonna get my stoat back at least.
They can't take that away from you.
They can't. They'll never take my stoat away from me. Well, I would love to, but at least I'll get some damage out there, I guess. Oh, God, it's never gonna.
So what'd you draw? What'd you draw?
I think I just get a squirrel.
No! Why would you do that?
Oh, because I'm not going to be able to get anything. I guess I
Okay.
don't.
All right. I guess you can just keep doing 1 damage at a time to this guy.
Yeah.
Why not? Who's
Like-
going to stop you? Is that illegal? Are they going to arrest you? Oh boy. Okay, well now this strategy is running into trouble.
Let's see. Now this is.
Yeah, now you got problems.
Haha! Take my own tooth, sucker. That should be enough.
Oh my god, that was the cheesiest victory.
I
Dear
know.
Lord.
Hey.
You did it. You beat the
I will
prospector.
take it though. Oh, a rare card. All right.
Ah, the Gek. I never understood. I guess he's free.
Strange larva. Oh,
So
I
that guy's
guess
going to
that-
evolve
yeah.
into something else after a turn. And he has good defense. Pretty good.
And let's see. Ooh, what is that?
That's a
Ooh.
big, strong guy. I got to tell you, R Matt, the economy in your deck is questionable.
Yeah, is pretty terrible.
We're a far cry from the halcyon days of immortal cats and whatever
that
else we
was-
had the first time through.
You know what? I might just take the Gek. Does it sacrifice for any?
I assume so. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe the economy is what we, or maybe the strange
Take
larva.
the larva.
Yeah, the larva's the right.
Get real.
Let's.
Who knows what that
let's
thing's
get-
going to grow into?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Now, this is sort of fun. It's also like kind of a roguelite or roguelite.
Yes, totally, for sure.
Wetlands.
You're telling me that somebody put out a deck building roguelite?
It seems unthinkable in 2022. I don't know what that thing is, but I like it. Let's see.
Did he
Just
ask
been
you to
broke.
do something, or are we just standing up for fun?
We're just standing up, poking
Cool.
around,
Love
looking
it.
around for any. Oh, some of that's.
I love it.
Minor boon of the Bone Lord.
I love it.
That's what I say to my Tinder dates.
Talking
Sorry,
about
I
the minor
apologize.
boon of the boneyard?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
dating is so crazy these days.
Yes, that is. I don't really do it. Okay, so I can't do. There we go. This seems to block flyers, right? It's got reach.
We're back doing this stuff.
Yeah, no, why not?
Why not? Also, why?
Also, why? Let's see if that. Pretty
Almost.
close,
What if you move the 2-1 up? Oh, you
There
did it.
we
You nailed
go.
it.
And there's nothing in there.
Had you
Great.
already solved that one?
I think I'd already solved that one.
What are we doing here? What?
Good God. Sorry. Everybody having fun out there.
Hell yeah, let's solve that puzzle again.
Let's get that puzzle. Pretty close.
You almost had it. Do you know what I'm quoting there? What is there's like a Sega game where a guy says, "You almost had it." Is that a Super Monkey Ball? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Oh, maybe. Was that the Wii game? I played the.
It was on Wii. I believe it started in arcades. And went to the Dreamcast, and then I think found a second home on Nintendo consoles. Definitely feels like a Sega soundbite, though. Oh well.
Yeah. Try that.
You almost had it. See, if we knew what that reference was, I think people would be enjoying it more. No, that's no good.
Yeah, I've had enough of that. Let's see. Oh. Now look, Squirrel, I'm gonna want that dagger. We both know it, so just acquiesce. Distinguish that thing. Oh, interesting.
What's going on with the teeth on that skull?
Oh, yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, give me them teeth. Oh, heck. There we go. All right, let's play the game.
Ah, now that's a card you can really do some obnoxious crap with.
Oh, cool. All right, that's good to know.
Yeah,
That.
no. You want that mantis.
Let's take that. Man.
Hell yeah.
That's
You've
good.
just won the game.
Yes. Oh shoot! Did I just ignore an option to like delete cards from my deck? Because that might have been good
No,
too.
you're good. You're good. You did the right thing. Sacrifice that mantis.
Yeah. And let's see.
And make your raven insane.
Yes.
I wonder if that'll overwrite the flying. Probably not.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So now your strategy, your deck strategy, if I can help you, is get the raven out.
Get that raven. Quote the raven.
That's
forevermore.
so your strategy. Look.
There's a third talking card. Alright, gotta find that third talking card, I suppose.
Yeah. I forget
Look.
how you do it.
Fine. Oh, interesting. Waterborne. So it sort of dives under attacks, I guess,
Yes,
to stay alive.
I think that's right.
Okay, cool.
It is cool.
That. All right. Get a squirrel.
Get a squirrel.
Do we want beehive?
Is there a thing that you can put the beehive in front of where it won't get murdered and it will take damage? What's on the far left side of the opponent's board?
It's another beehive.
Oh, well, that doesn't get us
So-
anywhere. So the beehive's not. The beehive is the wrong
Actually-
tool for the job right now.
Well, actually, no, because the beehive will still attack. It's just a 0,
Which means it won't do anything.
but it will. It'll put bees in my hand.
No, only if it gets hit by anything.
But won't that thing hit it? Because
It's a beehive.
It has a 0 attack power, though.
That's not an attack power.
Well,
I don't know.
I've
Let's see.
screwed things up.
Let's explore.
Let's find out.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Maybe I'm. Find out. Okay, so dives down. I'm gonna get a squirrel.
Well, I think we got an answer to our question. What's the Stoat's deal right now? What does the Stoat have on it?
He's the immortal stoat, right?
Ah,
Is
yes.
that-
Very good.
All right. Unkillable. Goes back to my hand.
Yeah.
Which maybe I put him down there, actually.
Yeah, throw him down there.
So
Do some dams.
bad play. Man, my stoat is kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he's
I'm
not a
actually-
nice guy.
sure.
An unfriendly sort.
Okay, so yeah, the beehive does not appear to attack. Damn. Gosh. Really, really.
I mean, who
killing
could have
it.
known? Who could possibly have known that this would have gone this way?
It's not like you've played this game and we're trying to tell me to not do the thing that I.
Well, at least you know that you can sacrifice it because it's of no value to you. So you may as well draw something other than a squirrel.
Yeah. I'm also gonna kill my stoat and
Wait.
bring him back to
Okay.
my hands and.
What are you doing? What's happening? Ah, there we go. Ah,
See.
I'm not.
Yes.
Did that get us anywhere?
It
I don't
got us a
know.
little place.
Got us
I
a
don't
little
know.
somewhere. Okay, it's time for a big play.
Yeah, come on, Raven. Rabbit pelt. Damn.
Well, okay.
Well, crap.
Well,
Well,
succotash.
peaches.
Well, peaches.
Uh, there we go.
You're about to be dead.
Dead. Yeah.
Okay, here comes the big
Honestly-
play. Here comes the big card. This is going to be it.
All right, so I draw from this deck, right?
Yes, please.
We're in agreement.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, hey, stink bug.
You can sacrifice the horseshit that doesn't matter in order to play a card.
And yet I have no card that will do the sacrificing.
Cool. Well,
Yeah. Great. This has gone swimmingly. Turns out I am bad at this game. Hanging in there.
I can't tell you how many things I think I've done to mute Discord notifications. You'd think that the setting mute notifications would do something. It turns out it doesn't.
Awesome, dude. How do I? There we go. 1, 1, 3. Stick bug. Oh, this is the one that. Yeah. All right. So it loses some of its power when it's. All right,
Yes.
So I gotta sacrifice that. Gonna pop. Put it down there. And let's Let's get our stick bug up there. And see.
Why would you sacrifice the stoat instead of that squirrel? What is that squirrel doing for you?
Absolutely nothing, it would seem. I think I was trying to clear out that spot. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, big draw. Okay, so sacrifice. Put that down. And see how it goes.
Oh, hey, R Matt, I just found a new volume control for you.
Oh, hey!
How about that?
I love it.
Yeah, I found some new juice.
Excellent.
Discord's really good at like hiding settings in just a variety of unpredictable locations.
You know what I wish? I wish my stink bug was unkillable instead of my stoat.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Yeah. Alright, do I wanna...
All right, R Matt, time for us to unfreeze your video.
Well, that seems reasonable. Hey, got him. Boy, that was ugly win.
I gotta tell you, I'm really not in love with how Discord does its settings. I have so many like redundantly selected options that say,
Yeah.
stop hitting me with alerts, you fucking assholes, and none of them do anything.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was playing Magic Arena earlier, was that like I just kept getting Discord alerts, sort of.
It's troubling.
Yeah.
I don't like
Now
it.
do I get one creature per trade? Hefty. Oh, interesting. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction.
I gotta say, I don't understand why OBS is making me manually add your chat window back in order to get your video back moving again. A lot of curious sort of eccentricities of what it is that we're dealing with. You know, R Matt, we're coming to the end of our allotted streaming time. What do you say we get through one more match and call it a day?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I am going to take Dis Moose.
Are you getting a little moosey?
I'm going to get a little moosey. And then I'm going to get a little... Should I get Mantis or should I get a stinky skunk? I'm going to get a skunk.
All right. Okay.
And then if I get to sacrifice, which I do.
Ah, the French
Yeah.
champagne. What are you going to sacrifice?
I'm going to sacrifice the skunk.
Okay.
And then what am I going to put onto it?
Something defensive would be potentially what you would want to do.
Possibly the beehive.
Yeah,
Maybe?
that increases its usefulness, sure.
Or I guess I could do strange larva. Could be interesting. I don't know what that's going to do. Let's do beehive. It's relatively cheap.
I love it.
Cool. I have determined that I am bad at this game, by the way.
I just think that it's taking you a little bit of time to break out of your assumptions. You're like a 5e player starting to play Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and you're like, doesn't make sense that this game doesn't let you do damage on defense.
Yeah, it's super weird.
This game is so unfriendly to players.
Find out what that strange larva does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Do
Crack it
you agree
open.
that it makes sense to put it in front of the kingfisher? Where
Absolutely not. No.
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 Or coyote?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally. Because how much defense does that larva have?
It has 3.
3. Yes. Absolutely. That's what you should do.
Okay. Let's pop.
Because
that
it's
down.
not going to do anything next to the flyer, and it's going to soak up 2 damage from the coyote, and then it will evolve into something, and then hopefully you've come up with something else to do on your next turn.
That makes perfect sense when you put it that way.
Cool. Oh, and now, well, it turns into something shittier that is going to die. So,
Oh,
ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I think what you
Alright.
want, my friend, is a squirrel.
there we go. Oh, interesting. Yes, it will take 1 more turn.
Yeah, so that turns out to have not been a great choice. But it is going to stop you. It will have had the effect of stopping a total of 4 damage to you, which is nothing to turn your nose up at. Also, it looks like a wiener. I don't want to blow anybody's mind here.
It kind of does. Should I though? I could sacrifice it for the worker
Yes.
ant and yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, you should totally do that.
And then it will. The worker
And then
ant
the worker ant
will
will
kill
kill
the
the coyote. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. There we
This is CNN.
go. All right. And now I think I want a squirrel. Just get that economy rolling. Starting to think
Yeah, no, this is good.
Okay.
You're in good shape. Your worker ant is about to be totally toast, though. So let's see, what do you draw from your deck? What do you got?
Yeah, let's see. Hey, beehive. Let's.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, let's use that against the
No.
kingfisher.
Okay.
Right? No?
Sure.
Because it's got the
Fine,
the
good.
thing that'll reduce its.
Well, what you want it to do is get hit. So I would kill the worker ant and hang on to the squirrel until next turn when maybe you have something that can.
Yes, that makes. But won't the it'll reduce the coyote's
Yes.
power. So
you
it'll
set it up so
survive.
it will
Cool.
be able to take a hit from the coyote.
Great. There we go.
Oh, the bee has that power too. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, that is cool. All right.
Draw a card. What do you got? What do you got coming in?
Yeah, let's see what. Ooh, woof.
A wolf. Yeah. So what do we do here? I think you want to have the wolf do damage. Basically, I think you let the beehive get hit. No. I think
Yeah,
you.
Can
I think you
just
throw. I
play
think you
the
throw
bee?
out the bee and then sacrifice it and get the wolf out there. Sacrifice it in the squirrel and try to get the wolf out there to swing the tides slightly more in your favor.
Totally. Would the bee's stinky quality trigger and reduce the kingfisher's
Yes,
damage?
I believe they would. So potentially, just hang on for a turn. Don't play anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Wait,
that.
is that guy going to kill your squirrel? Nah, never mind. Well,
Oh, god damn it! Yep. Well, we did it. There we go. Should I get a squirrel or another? Should get a squirrel.
all right. Here's the turn where it all gets turned around.
It's all
So you
coming
want to
together.
throw that? You definitely want to throw that bee in front of the coyote. All right, it's too late. Oh no, the bee will fly over the coyote. Never mind. I take it all back.
Kill this bee.
Kill the bee.
And do I want to put the? It'll just go past all these guys. So
Yeah, you want to kill that coyote.
Yeah, there we go. And then I'll pop down.
Are you going to
bee.
survive this turn?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I think you might. The
Ooh,
bee kingfisher
close.
move is pretty good.
Yeah, at least. Do I go for a draw?
I
Or
don't
do
think
go
it
for-
matters. I don't think you have a big turn coming up this turn, so I think you go for the draw so that you know what you're looking at next turn.
That's a good call. Moose buck. All right, big
Yeah.
sacrifice for that. Yeah.
Okay. The wolf getting to do some damage really helps you out. Puts you in an arm's length. I mean, I think you basically have this one. So I would draw another card.
Hey. Oh, and I can put.
And you got the bones.
Yeah. So
So you may as well throw him out there too.
yeah, and he'll reduce that otters.
Yeah, this is good.
That does it. There we go. Hey,
You did it.
cool. I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Starting to
maybe.
get it.
A little bit.
Well, R Matt, we've
Should
done
we?
it. We
Thanks
did a
to
stream.
everyone.
We streamed some stuff.
I'm the bullfrog.
Psychodema says morning.
Oh,
Which
hello.
I fundamentally disagree with that. From my perspective, it is not the morning.
Yeah.
But different people have different, takes on this whole kind of thing. Armat, what is happening?
Should we call it? And
Yeah, well, let's sacrifice somebody. What sigil do we want to throw on things?
that is. I was thinking about sacrificing the bullfrog to give that mighty leap thing to maybe the stink bug.
Okay, sure.
Give it some defensive.
Maybe you throw that
although-
on your moose so you can have a mega
Yeah, that's a
moose.
mega moose. I love a mega moose.
Sorry,
There we
Psychodema says
go.
good morning,
Oh yeah.
insisting upon it. Now, if we ever get to a place where you can have 3 blood, it's game over.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
All right.
I'm now transitioning us out of what I call gameplay.
And I'm gonna quit out here. There we go.
Let's do that. Let's hit that transition. Well, Armat, we did it. They said it couldn't be done. They said nobody knew how to do a stream.
But
But it turns out
we
that-
showed them.
Yeah, we showed them.
Kind of, maybe.
We taught a lot
Um,
of people a lot of things. We learned a lot of lessons. We actually did learn a lot of lessons. I have many
Definitely.
notes. Yes, what is it?
I'd like to introduce the stream to someone if everyone's okay with it. Hang on one second.
Okay. Slightly different from the sign off that we agreed on, but I'm going to hear this one out. Can I get this thing to focus back on me? Not really. Kind of. No. Yes? Well, everybody, we've been playing. Oh my.
Tank. He's a little sleepy, so he's slow moving.
Hi, Hank. How are you? That's a dog. That's a damn dog.
Anyway,
People
Hank
love
says
Hank.
good morning.
The stream is going Hank wild.
Just thought I'd share that.
Armat, we did it. We did this test stream. I think that the next time we try to do this, I believe that we are going to have an even higher level of quality than this. If that's somehow
I think
possible.
it seems hard to imagine, and yet we're gonna do it.
We were dropping, I believe, a crazy number of frames from gameplay video. I have some ideas of how to potentially rectify that. We'll see how it works out next time. But everybody who stuck around and watched some of this game, thank you for doing that. Armat, how do you feel about this game so far? What are your impressions? What do you hope to happen in the future? If and when we return to this, what do you expect? What are you surprised by? What's your first take on Inscryption?
I'm into it. I like the card game. I think this is going to be something that, like, when I have a little bit more time to goof around and like make big mistakes and just sort of parse out how the strategy of it works, I'm going to get really into it. And also I'm really into the sort of meta narrative around it, of the cabin and like trying to find my way out of it, and the talking cards.
Yeah.
All of that stuff is in a funny way, I actually think I like all the meta narrative stuff around the game more than I like the game itself at this point, I
Yep.
have to say.
Yep.
Um,
I think that's totally reasonable. I think I pretty much. I mean, I definitely agree with you based on the things that happen as this game progresses. Not to spoil too much of anything, but I think I already pretty much agree with you with just in terms of what it is that we saw today.
yeah, for sure. Like, I was huge into Slay the Spire, and so that's another like,
And this
Uh,
isn't remotely as dialed in a game as Slay the Spire is.
yeah, totally. And just in terms of the like strategy, I feel like that game is the precision of the way that that card game, the cards are engineered and designed. It's so precise. It's so smart.
Yeah, and it makes it feel when you come up with like a slightly like a powerful synergy, it feels like so earned. Whereas I feel like the synergies in this game just like are presented to you so with like so little effort required.
Yeah.
Like the game
totally.
invites you, hey, break this game. Like move a special power from one card to another card for free whenever you want to.
Yeah, I do think the sacrifice is cool, and like I'm excited to sort of learn a little bit more about it. But yeah, it does feel very easy, doesn't it? Like
Well, I think it's a different
like
kind of
there's
game.
a lane. Yeah, and I think the more I understand the sort of overall system, the more I'll enjoy the game itself, as like it doesn't take me as long to be like, okay, that coyote is gonna
Right.
do 2 damage to the beehive, and the beehive isn't gonna attack because I'll just know that stuff, and it won't
Right.
take me a long time to be like, well, is this the right move? And then it'll be more fun.
Yeah, you'll be able to play a little more like automatically.
Totally. But I'm super excited to get to that point, honestly, because
Yeah.
I love a good deck builder, and
I'm
I really
very
like the.
I'm very interested to see your reaction to the next sort of steps of this game.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep playing for no question.
Well, maybe we should play it again on a stream, and we should hold off. Please hold off on playing it until then.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
I am super on board for that. Yeah,
Fantastic. I want to sit with
Cool.
you as you go through this whole damn thing. Is ultimately
I'm
what I'm
super
asking
into
for.
it, dude. That sounds great.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
this has been the Tabletop Gold test stream. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this time with us as we figured out various technological things, as I cursed at Discord for making its notifications impossible to turn off. You're all wonderful people for spending the evening with us. I appreciate every moment of the time that you spent enjoying this playthrough of a game about a card game. And I hope you have a great time. R Matt, it's been a joy. What would
As
you like to
always,
say
friend.
to the people? What are your final words for the people tonight?
I was just gonna say thanks for hanging out, y'all, and excited to do so again soon, hopefully.
Yes. Goodbye, everybody.
Night, y'all.
Good night.